There are parts of Punjab that have seen record rainfall over the weekend. And let's get you another report, a live report by Kamaljeet Sandhu. You can see right now that she's joining us from a waterlogged area. This is in Mohali, where there was an entire road that collapsed, leading to so many vehicles, as I see behind you, Kamaljeet, being completely stranded, going underwater.
Well, we are standing in Paris Panorama Society, and this is where not just waterlogging but completely a collapse of system, and this is where the cars have been parked. You can see behind me there is an attempt. There was one attempt for this particular car which is in front. They could not get it beyond this, and then there are other cars which have been completely submerged. This is obviously around 10 to 12 cars. Several of the other cars were taken out, but many of them were left stranded out here. This is obviously a hard life's earning, and that is why people have been attempting. On the other hand, you can see the wall, and then there you can see how the wall has collapsed, and this is where several of the cars came tumbling down. This goes to show not just about how the water was gushing in, and several of the other people who were from the other part actually broke open that particular wall before it actually caved in, so that the water has some sort of an outlet. And this is where we saw incessant rainfalls happening. There has been a temporary respite just a few minutes ago where the rain has currently stopped, but this could not possibly go on for too long, because remember, there is an alert for Punjab even today. So next 24 hours going to be extremely crucial. Now we know that Union Home Minister Amit Shah has spoken to both Himachal Pradesh and Punjab Chief Ministers, has assured assistance. We know there are teams of NDRF who have gone out to not just societies but inside villages, who are going on to rescue people. But remember, it's going to be a big challenge, and this is a test by fire, and clearly these are waterlogged. There are a lot of scooters and bikes and cars, but clearly several of the residents now watching in anticipation as to how things are actually now really taking place. But many are talking about the lacuna, about lack of administrative as well as police help. They were anticipating that would come in, but now yes, we can show you the car being pulled out. At least some of the cars they are hoping to revive and perhaps look at the insurance, but clearly this is a sort of rain which Punjab or the tri-city of Chandigarh, Panchkula, Mohali has never seen, and that is why we saw the rivers of streams coming onto the main road, not just blocking the traffic, but clearly a lot of floodgates were opened, whether it was the Bhakra Nangal, whether it was Haryana, Himachal, and that is what rose the water level of the rivers, and we also saw a spillover coming onto several roads. But at this point of time, when people know that life has been thrown out of gear, several of them want to ensure that they are back on track as soon as the rains. And remember, July is the month for monsoon.
You know, Kamaljeet, as you get us these pictures, you can only imagine the kind of inconvenience that it's caused to so many people out there, many of whom homes are washed away. As we just showed you there, as Kamaljeet just showed you, their cars going completely underwater. The kind of damage to property, to life is unprecedented really in parts of North India. Thanks very much, Kamaljeet. Thanks to Ashutosh as well for getting us those ground reports. We're keeping our focus on the impact of the monsoon in states like Punjab, Himachal, Uttarakhand and in the national capital. The worst rainfall in 40 years has been reported in Delhi.